Happy Thursday, beautiful people. My name is Steven ESC, and I am standing in the rain playing Minecraft. Yes, playing Minecraft again on the Citadel server, where I am building out the marketplace in the town of Astairia, which is outside of the Temple of Ascension. Astairia, I'm getting them mixed up. See, we got some folks in the chat already. We started off with Cosmic Dancer there. Hello, hello, good to see you. And we have Fulmers as well. Thanks for dropping by, y'alls. Good to see you. So, I swear the day was beautiful when it started. And it just started raining before I went live. Yay. But yes, I need to gather some more resources for our lovely area down here. Was going to do some trading with the piglins to get some gravel, but that may not be super interesting to watch on stream. So we'll just have to hunt around and look for gravel. However, I will need to go and trade with the piglins sometime soon. So I need to fix things there, because the entire timing of the circuit is based on having 4 piglins in there to trade with. So a piece of gold drops basically 4 times faster than a single piglin can look at the gold. And then essentially when the first one's done looking at their piece of gold, then another one drops down for them. However, we only have 3 piglins right now. And that's because 2 of the piglins there have, what's the word? Crossbows. And crossbows in close quarters with other employees, not safe. So we have to fire the 2 of them that use crossbows, unfortunately. They gotta get gone, y'all. Gotta get gone. So I have stuff on me that I do not wish to bring with me in case I should lose it. So let's leave. Oh wait, the Glazed Terracotta. Oh, the Glazed Terracotta is in here, isn't it? Yes. Dear Fancy Block, you go in here. So I do need some white. Oh, actually, I've got some white dye, so we might not need to go looking for that. That's good. Good, good, good. But we'll need some gravel. All right. Even more white dye. Love it. So since that is a resource we definitely do want. Oh, it's actually nighttime. Ah! Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss? Is my chat odd mod active? It is. I'm just a little slow. Not always seeing it, I guess is what it comes down to. Nice try though, Cosmic. Nice try. Alright. So white dye here because we need that. White concrete, we'll put that back. Oh, quart, right. Calcite. Calcite. And then these are all resources we need for the house. So we'll leave them here as well. Oh, some sand, right? Oh, I couldn't put all the sand back. Gosh darn it. It's okay. We will leave the rest of it, the stuff in here. So ladders. I'll bring my schmancy arrows with me, why not? I'll leave these stairs here because we don't need them. Leave the gravel. Cobblestone. I wish you could like process cobblestone somehow to get gravel. Oh, I think what it was is there was no chat there right away because I had my my F1 screen. I hit F1 so that I could hide the minimap and the interface essentially, so that I could have a cleaner look to start off. Ew. Alright, good enough. We'll keep this stuff. And then we need to go hunt for some piglins. It's funny, I accidentally, for whatever reason, I left myself logged in from Sunday after I raided Aldebar. I go over there and I raid first, and then I lurk for a little bit, and then I usually come back and turn off my my stream, but I totally forgot to look that. Cleaner look to ignore chat. Yeah, that's alright. I like the chat in the Minecraft window because I don't always look at my iPad because I only have a one monitor setup here. Hold on, folks. Gotta sip some tea. Very important. It's good stuff. All right. So we're now going to go... Oh. Why for I have doors? I need not doors. Doors, there you go. Just leave... Let's leave our important tools here as well. Can't lose Tally. Actually, one of these days I need to make Tally-ho a netherite. Give Tally some netherite plating. I'll just bring this stuff with me. Sip, sip, sip. That's right. Oh yeah, let's put the shield where it's supposed to go. Since we are going to go voluntarily take our gold helmet off in the nether. So that does not count towards bingo since I'm going to voluntarily take it off, so the piglins will follow me. So I'm not going to kill the piglins. I'm actually just going to let them... Oh, I need name tags. Shoot. Name tag is paper, paper, iron, iron, string. I don't know if I have any paper over here. I think I did at one point have paper because I was I had some of the tools necessary, or some of the resources necessary to make rockets, but not all of them. Sheesh. Sheesh. Where there's some string. Oh, never mind. Name tags. Found them. Woohoo! The whole, yes. There's a good chance this can go very wrong. Oh no! I totally forgot. Alright. I'm usually pretty good at that lately, but that's a no-no. Until tomorrow. Dab number 2. Gulp. Oop. Getting a little bit low on food, actually. Perhaps I shall bring some carrots with me. I think I have carrots in one of these chests. Oh, there it is. Looks away. Yes, indeed. Sadly, I can't seem to remember that. Are you and Cosmic are up for a speedrun with now Aldebar? Yes, indeed. We still have some planning to do. It's mostly on me. I need to... Oh, there's some paper right there. I need to get my server set up. I thought I had more carrots in this. Clearly, I am imagining things. Nauabar, that's right. Alda, Mike, and Nauabar. Alright, I think these, this amount of carrots should be good for now. So this is going to be incredibly entertaining in that I expect it to go very, very wrong. I'm hoping it all goes right, but never know. Oh right, lanterns. I want to remember those, so I'll bring them down. If I lose them, I lose them, but I need lanterns, or I want to light the marketplace with lanterns. Alright. Steve will do all the completing game, and I will be collecting flowers. Excellent. We have a game plan. Oh, that's a little dizzying. Whee. Am I going the right way? I am. Alright. Or I was. No, we're good. We're still good. So Pig Linda's surprise supplies. I feel bad because, so we've got Leonard, Linda. So Linda, you're carrying like a very dangerous tool. Landon's still good. So Landon, we might actually keep you. So Landon, I'm not sure how we're going to get you out of there after that was maybe an ill-conceived decision. But you two are temporarily free to go. You're fired. Get out. Get out. Your services are no longer required because you refuse to put away your things. What are they called? Crossbows. Actually, let's try one thing. Elkhorn is in the... Oh, I'm awful. Elkhorn, I apologize. It slipped my mind. You do not have a custom command yet. That I'm literally writing that down. We're going to write that down right now. That is... You and Aldebar both need your custom commands after saving up all those points. Terribly sorry. Oh, that's good. That was not intended. I'm writing it large and in all caps. Custom. Cool. It is written. Alright. So... yes. No, you two are free to go. So get out of there. Oh, you can't. Right. Now you're free to go. Piglin down there's like, what about me? Go, Linda. You're fired. Linda goes, I don't wish to leave yet. Fine. Alright. Yeah, this is probably not going to go the way I expected to. Alright. Let's make things a little bit more spacious back here for our trusted employees. What was just weird, sorry? Them not wanting to leave? I concur. Elkhorn, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, as always. That seems to be an odd design choice. That must have been temporary while I was trying to herd the piglins in. Yes. I remember I was trying to lure them this way, and then in here. Alright, so we'll do that again. We shall lure them around the edge. In here, where we will toss down gold to Landon. So we lost Leonard and Linda. So we need to get... I think we had Lana. Lana got killed, I think, because Lana was there. And the fun thing is... Leonard's, you're just going to hang out here? Fun thing is they're going to be around forever now because they've got name tags on them. Alright, let's go see if we can find some more employees. And they get paid wages in gold. Actually, do I have any gold on me? Nervous. I do. I should probably go get some more if I'm going to be luring piglins. Sorry, a bit of back and forth here. Hey, you Elkhorn. I just noticed that it was highlighted. Oh, we're gonna call it it's going to be Lynn. Pig Lynn's surprise applies. A little bit on the nose, but Linda let us down, so what can we do? Alright. Now we got the gold. Off to find some pigs. Now the trouble I had last time was trying to find piglins that weren't zombie piglins. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked. However, that is the goal. Zombie kidlins. see what's over this way. I don't come over this way very often, so I'm not sure what's even down here. Not piglins, that's for sure. Alright, folks, so we may have to be do a little bit of exploring for piglins. If we can find any. Strap yourselves in, folks. This will be either super eventful and dangerous for me, or not very dangerous at all. Real Turtle is in the chat. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope school is treating you well. We're currently looking for piglins to restaff Piglinda's Surprise Supplies store because they were killing each other. So we need piglins that have swords. That'll probably be my biggest problem. I'll probably be able to find a lot of piglins now. They just won't. None of them will have. None of them will have swords. They'll all be crossbow piglins. Hello, piglins. Probably have to venture way out to find some. Well, this is troubling. I don't want to go down. Ah! Fire! Of course I should have realized walking right into fire would burn me, but for whatever reason, it didn't clue in. Alright. We may have to venture very far away. Thus far, I'm not digging this. There's usually a good handful of piglins hanging around the area up there. Cool if you could use leaders to lead piglins back, but far from a mansion. Oops. So, dear Joel Duggan and I recorded a podcast yesterday, or an episode of the Citadel Cafe yesterday evening, and we were talking about Disney's new, or Star Wars' new show, The Book of Boba Fett. It's got me intrigued, I gotta tell you, and keep watching. Obviously, all the details are in the podcast. You're doing great, just working on poetry for English right now. Oh, nice. Very cool. Do you have to write a poem, or is it you're researching a poet? Or something of the sort. Holy smokes. No piglins. Alright, I'm actually going to go back to... You realize I'm sort of backtracking to whence I came, but I'm going to take a look outside of Piglinda's. I mean, if this doesn't... if there be no piglins around, then there's not much I can do. Oh, that's a zombie. Weird. They're all zombie piglins right now. Your teacher's making you write a sonnet before you read Shakespeare. Interesting. That's interesting. I would almost assume it'd be easier to write a sonnet after reading Shakespeare, so you'd have a better sense of what that is. Yes, I have a rare and unexpected day off work tomorrow, so I have lots of the Citadel Cafe to catch up on. Nice. It's so weird. It's so not active. Uh-oh. There's some Groundhog Day antics going on. I wonder if Alistair has any down here. He often has some piglins hanging around, and I can't remember whether they're all zombies or... Yep. Well, those ones are zombies anyway. Alright. So for the first part of my stream, I'm just going to walk around looking for things that are not there. Alright. We'll take a look up and down these hallways a little bit. And then if that doesn't work, I'm actually going to go in behind these walls because there are sometimes piglins lurking around. Even on the zombie piglin front, there aren't very many around. It's just like... It's like a day off work and nobody told me. Did they all get cosmic unexpected day off work? Looks like it. The only place you can think of trying is past another tunnel it's working on. Yeah, I was thinking that as well, but that's awfully far. That's far. I'll just check down here, then I'll go back. I'll check down here, then I'll go back and try on the other side of the wall. And they're all zombie piglins. So weird. Alright. I think I'm going the wrong way back. I am not sure where I am at the moment. Oh yeah, okay. Nope. No volunteers down there. Alright, we're looking inside the walls now. Looking inside the walls. If you so choose to be a piglin, heck yeah, you're a piglin. Using up all my endurance looking for piglins that aren't there. Maybe I shouldn't have laid off all my staff before I had new employees. Alright, life lesson. Wait. Ugh, that's probably Linda. Bet almost any money that's Linda down there. Mocking me. So, having a hard time finding new employees, are you, Steven? No, you're not Linda. So you would be another good staff member if you would just leave the crossbow at home. Gosh darn it. That's what I thought, but then my sons were talking about it and they were saying that it won't necessarily happen. Let's give it a go, I guess. Let's go down to... Alright, so we're going to do a bit of a trek then. We're going to head down to the gold farm so we can A, get some gold, and B, get some gold swords. Or no, I should be able to make gold swords. I've got enough goods on me. Do you have any wood on me? I have not any wood on me. Or I haven't any wood on me. Okay. Okay. Let's try that then. Any wood in there? I've got sticks! Hooray. And gold. Hooray. Life lesson that most businesses should learn. Yeah. Firing employees before making sure there are replacements. Guilty! Alright, let's try this. If this is the case, let's see if we can get Leonard back. If we can get Leonard and Linda back, golden. Well, I don't know where they are. Oh! There's a hole in the wall. Leonard's a rascal. This feels like a place he would have gone. I mean, I guess I did fire them, but I'm surprised they are already out of sight, out of mind. I assumed with name tags they'd be around forever. Forever. Clearly, not the case. Alright, let's go try this, try throwing a gold at this... yeah. Hey, buddy. Mobs move. Who knew? Oh, there are a bunch of nether portals close, actually, but... I totally forgot about that. Alright, dude. Oh, you just pocketed it. You're a thief. Fine. You can have these. I do not want them anymore. Well, that's too bad. Do you think they'll pick up? Alright, I actually don't have any iron on me. And I'm not going to give them my fancy sword. Okay, let's try an iron sword. Oh, wait. Piglins! That's probably Leonard and Linda up there. What's with all the crossbows? Doesn't say it's one of the two. Is that it? Crossbows are suddenly the in thing? You all have to have them? Ugh! Gas down there. I don't like that. Oh, I must have mob sounds turned down. I do. Just 1 second, folks. I gotta take myself out of firing range and change that. From the last time I was down on the gold farm. There we go. That's so much better. I can actually hear piglins now. This feels like a bad idea going over here. But it's also an idea. So it may not be entirely bad. I guess today's title, oh my goodness, the title of today's stream should have been just Hunting for Piglins. There's one. Just don't want to make it too dangerous for myself on the way back since I'm gonna be running. Ah! Still coming. No! Oh! Stop too soon. Excellent. Follow me this way. Oops, wrong way. Oh no, did they go in the portal? Oh, there you are. Let's go. We'll work. Oh. You sound angry. Let's go this way. Oh, there you are. Ah! I guess I'm gonna have to help them up. It sort of goes against better judgment. Wait, do I even have anything? I do have something. Alright. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh! That was too bad. Yes, he was. Well. That was a bit of a bingo, I'd say. Well, actually, the bingo was like falls from a high place. We'll do... It's definitely a yard sale, though. That wasn't embarrassing at all. Bode called it. Oh no, they've probably taken my good stuff. Curses! Yeah, Bode called it for sure. Here, I need an axe. For a bit of protection. And I guess we're going right for it, because I need... Don't... Ah, garbage. Entered the nether without any gold on. Shoot, was it over this way? I forget which portal door it was. It was this one, which then would have put me down here. Now where'd that bugger go? Of course, we're probably gone now. I'll just kill that guy and then that'll be that. Gosh darn it. The question is, do I have everything back on me? It looks like it. Well, that was embarrassing. Just a little bit, but that's okay. We're good. We've recovered. Alright. But there, Piglin, where did you go? You just slapped me and then ran off? Rude. Alistair McFly, hello! I just died, and you missed it. I'm hunting for... I'm headhunting for new employees. and dying in the process. They are not liking the offer that I'm giving them. Welcome on in. Good to see you. More importantly, no to missing the death. Well, the Ghasts are out in full force. That's a thing. Well, I'm not going to go there because I do not want to get shot. Alright, sorry folks, this has been, other than that one piglin that I had died on, this has been fairly uneventful. No, it does not feel the night. No, you're right. It feels fairly calm out there. Fairly calm. I did. I actually fired Linda and Leonard before I had new employees to replace them. I just went in and booted them out. Wait a second. Linda came back! Linda doesn't want to get fired. Does it have to be a sword? Alright, Linda. You can stay there. That's funny. Stay there for now. I'm going to try a thing. I did not try firing her with fire, no. Whoa. That was trippy. Oh, we got so many glow squids down there now. Other than the fact that it means you can see the bottom, I kind of love this now. Strange. Alright, don't have any swords. No swords there. I wonder if I have any down here. We're gonna try the theory that we give them a different tool. Cannon and lava. They did. She did indeed. Firing by firing from a cannon. Oh, gravel. Sweet. Actually, I wasn't even thinking of looking around for that. I should just take that wherever I get it. And Hunter 555 has subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you so much, Hunter. 11 months. Sweet. 11 month streak. Thank you so much. Got some... I truly appreciate your generosity. You have not missed a whole bunch. A whole much. You haven't missed much, not a whole bunch. I've been trying to find piglins. I'm looking to hire new employees. Alas. They don't seem to be very forthcoming with the applications. Alistair is bourbon. I'm just gonna check up here to see if I've got any iron. I don't remember. And Firepith has come in as well. Hello. We have all sorts of fine folks here this evening. I love it. Love it, I love it. I died, Firepith. You missed it. Trying to get piglins. Gravel. Yes, please. Wait, did I even look for gravel over here? I did not. More gravel. We'll take it. All the andesite I have over here would have been handy to remember. Gravel. Yet no swords. More gravel. Right on. So we tried the gold sword thing, and you're right, Firepith. Piglins just take them. They won't get shot out of here. Which means, of course, now that I've said that, I will get shot at out here. Enderman coming. Let's look down a little bit. Nothing in there that's usable. Oh, wait. Gravel, gravel. Gravel, gravel. No. I'm doing that in the reverse order. I meant to actually drag it down from there. Wait, what was that sound? 7,000 bits. Holy smokes, Hunter. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resubscribe and the bits. That's amazing. Thank you so much. So I believe that you now have, also have, wait a second, 7,000. Holy smokes, thank you so much. I wasn't doing the math right. Oh, thank you. That's, well, I don't even know what to say. I have, for you, I have a new emote. I think the level that you're at now with bits gets you the teacup emote. New emote, that's right. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I was not calculating properly when that first happened. I'm stunned. Thank you. Oh, actually, I think I've got a sword up here. Like, honestly though, Hunter, I'm so grateful. That is amazing. Oh, I could have swore I had a sword in here. Could have swore I had a sword, but I do not. Alright, we'll check downstairs in this room. Because I know I have some stuff. Just not a bunch of stuff. That is kind of an unfortunate... Uneventful. I shouldn't say unfortunate, but uneventful run so far. So hard just to find a couple pieces of iron to test something. Or a sword. Alright. Back to the nether, I guess. The chicken house, that's right. La maison du poulet. The house of the chicken. So Linda wanted to stay, so that's fine. We just need a sword now. So I'm going all over the place, just not in very productive directions. Let's head back here. So I'm sure I have, well, I know I have iron back at the stairs. Praise Cluckers. Well, they're all direct descendants of the Great Cluckers. The cinder block, yes. Yes, indeed. It would be okay if you were in a chicken cult. It would be perfectly understandable. No, I keep checking that. There's nothing there, Steven. There's some iron. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's just bring it with us. We'll make one sword. Okay, cool. Cool. $7,000 bits. Holy smokes. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. HT5. Your generosity blows my mind. It's funny, I was actually thinking of, as silly as this may sound, I've always wanted to do dancing. If I were to do anything over in my lifetime, I would have taken dance lessons as a kid. I think it would be phenomenal. So I was thinking of actually signing up for dance lessons. Online ones. At a site called steezy.com. They've got some cool looking online courses there I thought I was going to take. And that might actually have made my mind up for me. I don't know how it'll go. Maybe we'll do a streaming dance party someday. No? No to the steel sword? Wait a second, did it just go in? That's why. It just went in here. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna throw it on the counter. Gosh darn it. Will you take this sword? That's a giant negative. Alright. Darn it. Oops. We're just going to have to go and lure them in the old-fashioned way. I don't know what the old-fashioned way is, but we're going to have to figure it out and get them back here. A diamond sword? Oh, sorry, just one second. I have a word of advice coming through my door. Alright, no, that was just the elder son suggesting something that we've already tried. So sadly, I am without options other than having to still track down Netherite hoe. That would be... Oh, is that Linda? No, we already get Linda back. Are you Leonard? I don't know what happened to Leonard. Leonard just totally pieced out. He's like, if I'm fired, I am going on vacation. And he just left. Alright. You know what? I'm determined to restaff this place. This may not be the smartest use of my time. But I want to do it. So what'd you do on stream, Steven? I fired 2 piglins and then failed to find more. So many zombie piglins, though. Let's take another quick peek over here because this is where I found the other one. The other. Oh, there's one. Uh-oh. Let's not do Groundhog Day if we're... Ugh. With a crossbow. Come on! Why for crossbow, pig? Why for? Why for you induce sadness, pig? Nothing. Wonder if this is because it... If this is all like... This... Alright, folks, this is... No one is going anywhere into this place this time. Exactly. Linda came back. Actually, I would love to keep Linda there, but she's dangerous with that there crossbow. Oh, this is not the direction I meant to go, but... Alright. Not the thing I'm looking for, but they're just despawning right before my very eyes anyway. Do zombie piglins hold their swords up like that, and then regular piglins don't? Is that how it works? Like just trying to discern them from a distance. I think regular piglins walk around with their arms down by their side, don't they? Huh. Alright, we're gonna take another walk all the way down the hallway here to see what we can find. And I've got gold. I'm going to try to do the run again without any, by taking my helmet off, see if I can lure them back that way. That'll be the quickest. If it comes down to it, I've got gold. Wait, do I have arrows? I have arrows. Ah! Oh no. I wonder if there was a ghast tier. I'm always down for a ghast tier. I do not believe there was. Like, I can't even find things I'm not looking for. Well, folks. Aha! No. Crossbow, crossbow, crossbow. 4 crossbow piglins. Seriously, there must have been a sale on them or something. Actually, that would have been quite the drop. I'm glad I didn't do that. Alright. Yeah, to get back to what I was saying earlier about the dance lessons, there's, I think I mentioned it on stream before, there's a number of different dance styles that look like they'd be pretty cool, but there's one called house style, which I think would be really neat. It looks like it would be pretty funky, and a really good workout. It would be a happy maker, for it would make me the happy. Would that be correct in thinking you already tried replacing the crossbow with a gold? Yes. Indeed. It seemed like that one made the most sense, and a lot of people suggested it. You would think piglins would turn down crossbow for gold sword. But nope, they just pocket the gold sword. And go, thanks for the gold, sucker. Holy smokes. I guess we're traveling down towards the hotel. Oops. I think we need to make this part a little bit grander. Because this hallway that you've done, Cosmic, is amazing. Then it's like this kind of squeak down this tiny alleyway. And that's not a criticism of your work by any stretch of it, by any means. It's just we have this beautiful tunnel, and the only way to get there is down like... Oops. That was dumb. How do you get to the beautiful tunnel? Well, you gotta squeak down this really shifty looking alleyway. Wow, still a bunch of zombie piglins. Yeah, it's beautiful. It turned out really well. Oh, great. You're just not going to pick those up? Hello? There we go. I picked it up! I picked it up right away. Oh, we're doing Groundhog Day. Hey, little child, where are your parents? Children? Do I really have to go all the way down here to find piglins? Nope. Alright, maybe we're just going to forego this. Seems like this luck is just not in my favor today, folks. That's disappointing. I thought piglin hunting for the job would be pretty fun. Pretty fun for the stream. However, proving to be more leading to the Nether Hotel next. Yeah, we need to figure that one out. That'd be cool. I forgot that this was down here. Let's take a look. Perhaps there are piglins down here. I'm gonna say perhaps there be piglins down here in a very unwarranted pirate voice. Wait a second. Where does that portal go? Alright, sorry folks. I need to know. Alright. This is, that was a little disconcerting. Oh, right. This is the coral reef, I think. Nice. Well, I guess that makes sense now that I think of the walls. The walls told me so. Pink, yeah. Coral color walls. I should have known. Alright, now that we've taken a detour or two. Alright, I am going to, I'll take a look behind the trading post just to see if there are any piglins there, because there are usually some in behind, but most often they're zombie piglins. Sorry, I'm having trouble talking, apparently. We'll just sip some tea, maybe the tea will fix everything. Am I actually eating anything? Hello? There we go. Wow. Some little hiccups on the server, but it's funny. There's the weird little hiccups like that that seem to be new, and I don't know if that's a 2000 or a 1.18 thing, or if it has to do with their new host. But things are so much smoother, generally speaking, for the stream and for playing. But those little hiccups still. Ugh, pickaxe. It's gonna be a new swear word. Oh, pickaxe? No, crossbow. Why do you keep saying pickaxe? Ah, crossbow. I keep passing that, but I keep forgetting what it says, and I don't really pay really close attention to it. That's pretty funny. Alright. This is sort of the hallway of tea. Try and do a pixel art coral above the coral. That would be very cool. Very ambitious, but very cool. Yep, a lot of zombie piglins. It's great. It's great. I wonder what happened to Leonard, though. He was hanging around down here. He seems to have given up on that. Those antics. Alright. Yeah, crossbow. There's Leonard. I'm glad you're still kicking around, dude. I thought you may have accidentally walked through a portal or something. No, I'm lost. Good. Nothing like getting lost in a maze of redstone. Where did I come from? This is hilarious. And Steven was never seen from or heard from again. Yeah, there's just so much redstone. I don't want to be the guy that busts like Alistair's precious redstone or something. I should have taken note of the direction. There we go. Sheesh. So much redstone. So much redstone. Alright. Alright. One last look over this way, then we're giving up on it. Okay, this is awful. Actually, no, I was gonna take a look behind here. Yeah, there's almost always some on top. But not today, they say. Not today. And what was the other thing? Oh, there's a stair there. Alright, Linda, it's just you and Dude down there. So if I put one gravel, will you climb out? Can you climb out? Alright, never mind. You can stay there for now. I'm a little bit out of my wit's end, folks. I'm not sure what to do to get these piglins. It might have to be an off-stream adventure because they're everywhere when I don't want them. Or when I have no need for them. Then they just seem to be not around when I do want them. Like it's just dead here. Alright. And you had what? No. I was, nothing happened. I just got lost in your redstone. I got lost in your redstone. You just have too much of it. Kid, you need to grow up so I can employ you and give you a ton of gold. Yeah, well, it's fine. Yeah. Well, it's not fine if I break something trying to find my way out. Nope, that's it, folks. We are going back to the town of Astairia to build more houses. Now that we've got some gravel, so I do apologize. That feels like it was incredibly uneventful. And not only did I not get more staff for Linda, I actually made the trading post worse. Oh, I'm gonna leave the name tags just by the inside here. Name tags here. Hooray. This gravel will just have to do for now. And Danny's in the house. See the magma, looking forward to the fun news. Oh, right, the frog mechanics. I died. It was fun. Well, I'm glad it was at least somewhat entertaining. Glad you can make it, Danny. Good to see you. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of gravel. That's super convenient. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. And then we've got all the white dye we need. I didn't realize I had so much white dye when I put that in my original description for the stream. Oops. Will this still work? Does it matter the order or just the amount? Just the amount. Cool. Whoa, did that use all my white dye? Yeah, I guess it would have. Now that I think about it, never mind. I wasn't calculating that properly. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's put some back because we don't need it all on us right now. So I've decided I am going to build this out to be another little building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need to fill that in. We will not bang our head on that if we fill it in, so that's good. So let's go get some dirt. Do I have dirt in here? I forget. I do not. Hi, Danny. Bye, Danny. Are you bowing out, Hunter? Did I miss something? Whilst I would love to... I did miss it, sorry. Stick around and be sensible and responsible. Well, Hunter555, thank you again so much for the generosity. Huge thank you for resubscribing for another month, and like a massive thank you for the 7,000 bits. I'm blown away. Still, like, at first when I read it, my brain was thinking, oh cool, 700 bits. And then, you know, thank you very much, obviously. Very nice and generous. But then it started to compute I think it was after Firepith said, wait, what? And then I went back and read it. One saxophone song and we're there, that's right. Do this, and we'll get one more block of doit. There we go. So I think what we're going to do is actually take these off, replace them with... Wait, how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, and it's on the 4th. 1, 2, that makes sense. So we'll replace this with wooden fencings, since that'll match the aesthetic of the rest of the building. So we'll have it be 1, 2, 3, fences on the 4. Lovely, lovely. Spruce the fence. No spruce fence. I'm not sure what I did with my spruce blocks. Yay, we're already into inventory woes and we've only got 2 completed buildings. There we go, there's a couple of them. Still not enough for fencing. I can never remember, so let's check. No, that's not what I meant. So we got our sticks, we just need... We need spruce. I think we ran a spruce last time, so we must go and chop down some more. Just realizing I don't have the leaf mod on here anymore, so I have to go in. To go and add that in again. Oops. Of course, we need to replant. Whenever we take down trees, we must replant. Oops. That's the wrong key. This seems like a pretty good one. Oh, we're getting over to the oak forest now, are we? No, that's not. Wait, is that spruce? Yes, it just looks darker for some reason. Hooray! Any saplings? I see a stick. So we need a sapling. Not Ronky again. Well, that's weird. That came in the wrong order in my chat. Oh, I lost some wood up there. I didn't lose it, but it's stuck up there. Where is that? Okay, there we go. Alright, maybe no sap. Oh, there's a sapling. Good. Oops. Ta-da! Let's put another one here for good measure. And you get a sapling, and you get a sapling. Going full Oprah on the place. Oops. And you get a sapling. Right, I forgot that I put the calcite away. Oh, it's not what I meant. Gosh darn it. Now I got floating posts. That's the thing that's gonna bug me. Can I put picture frames there underneath the post? Or if I put a picture frame, does that mean I can't put the post on top of it? Probably means I can't put a post on top of it. Oh, I guess I ran out of gates. That is not okay. Right. Okay. Well, that's a drag. Thank you very much for the answer. Oops, that's the wrong thing. So, my family and I, we watched a show called School of Chocolate on Netflix. And if anybody's not seen it, forget it, the chef's name is Amaury Guimauche, I think, or something of the sort. He's a chocolatier. He basically makes art out of chocolate, and it is phenomenal. And it's a reality TV show, but it's basically a school where these people are going to learn how to do all of these chocolate techniques and stuff, and it was pretty impressive. It's a bit of a reality show in the sense that they're given these challenges and are required to do them in a certain amount of time. But it was we all thoroughly enjoyed it, and the sculptures and the pastries and everything they came up with were like next level stuff. So good. I'll just have to do this bunch of concrete here and then head back to sleep. So if anybody's looking for a show to watch, it's give it a go. It's thoroughly entertaining. It's only 30-minute episodes. Actually, now that I look at the how close the buildings are to each other in the mini-map there, I feel like I might move one of them over. I feel like it's too... Ugh, why you gotta do that? I feel like it's too close. To the bed! It's nap time! Oh, those clouds look amazing. I don't think I've ever truly taken those in and appreciated them. They're pretty. Oops. I'm just gonna get so distracted by the clouds, I'll run right by where I need to go. Boom. Bedtime. Can't help but think I would watch it and just want chocolate. Oh no, that's true. You definitely want chocolate. But the strength of chocolate in some of the showpieces they make kind of boggles my mind a little bit. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a space of 4 between. This one's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems odd. I always want chocolate. Exactly. Given that everything here is based off binary and 2s and 4s and 6, 2s and 4s and 8s, it's weird that this is 6. I might have to widen that to 8. Ugh, of course I have to widen it to 8. Why wouldn't I? No. So we need 14 of these. 14 times 9, 126. Wait. No, 14 times 8. 5 by 9. No, by 9. So we gotta do 13 of them. That math did not work out. And that did not make much. Oh yeah, that math worked out. All right. All right, cool. Let's go make some more white concrete, and then we'll finally get to the building. And then pickaxe. Okay, we got this. Takes a little bit of figuring, but we'll get it eventually. Of course, I dug out the stone and placed a white block. Why wouldn't I? Resource gathering Thursday. There's nothing clever in there at all. That's okay. Do I have more? Oh, right. There we go. Now we've got all that we can get right now. Maybe next stream we'll just go on a great gravel adventure. No, I'm going to get the piglin trading farm figured out. Not trading farm, but surprise supplies figured out. I'm going to move this over 2 blocks and move it back 2 blocks. So there's part of me that just hates the idea of like redoing things over again that I've done on stream. But the reality is these need to be moved further back. So I will move them further back. I should say they don't need to, but I know it'll bug me now if they're not. Ah! I may take you up on that, but that means you'll have to, like, potentially take your gold off and run away from them to round them up. Are you down for that? Or are you thinking just rounding them up with a bunch of gold, enticing them with gold? Can I interest you in running away from piglins while they chase you with 0 gold protection? Sounds like a blast. It's funny, I don't even remember what's next on the bingo list. It's been a while. Let's find out. So sacrifice Astairia. We did that not too long ago, so this happens again. The rest of the stream without my Elytra. Interesting, interesting. Just not bringing a good gear with you. All right. Cool, it's on. It is on. Let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course there's underground stuff. Why wouldn't there be? We'll just lower this down and move that back one there. And I keep forgetting to turn down the notifications on my my phone. They're loud and startling. There we go. Lovely again. Like that. Build our way up to the top here, since we have to take these ones off the edge anyway. Alright, folks. Oof. Double oof. Or did I lose any? I did not. They tried to get away from me, but they could not. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Just build the roof while we're up here now. Over 2 more. Here I was trying to be clever. Be like Frostburn and jump and play something at the same time, but clearly that's not in my wheelhouse of skills. Not in my parlor bag of tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? It is. Now we just need to go grab some more calcite. Actually, that's one of the things we'll need to do, Cosmic, is we need to adventure for calcite at some point, because I do like this for foundations. Oops. So we'll need to go looking for it. I think we talked about that last time. Foraging for calcite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. And by brilliant, I mean just really cool. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Nice. Now, are you thinking like on-stream adventuring, or would you prefer to just do some chill hanging out on a weekend kind of thing? I'm good with either one. Because I did really enjoy the just hanging out and relaxing stream last time. Or not stream. Ugh. I'm such a ninny. Ninny. Oh yeah, totally. I moved it over too, but I didn't move it back too. Womp womp. Alright. I feel like I'm batting 0 on the stream. Good with either one? Cool. Alright, let's do... Rebele! Escapee. Nice. Making me sound like I've got some super fandom going. Thanks, Rabelais. You know how to make a guy feel special. Good to see you. Welcome on in. I am doing tasks over and over again that I shouldn't have to do because I'm placing things in the wrong spot. But otherwise, things are going just amazingly. We will do that and that. Cool. It's funny, I'm not sure. I mean, I know I have the lo-fi song list chosen, but today's songs almost feel like they're lower key than usual. Just like I'm getting all of the nice relaxing ones today. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you come off. White concrete and calcite actually for the foundation, which I really like. Yeah, there's part of me that wishes it was a little less bright, or a little less contrasty, but I overall quite like it, so glad to have something. Yeah, it is. But I'm going to have to go do some hunting for it. For I am going to be out soon. I'll probably be able to do another couple of buildings with these for the foundation, and that's it. Cool. These ones here, they're these are where villagers will live, but it's the marketplace. But I realized I made them a bit too close to it. Did I do that far enough, or did I only move the one block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Great, great, great. Supposed to take them down another wall. Ahoy, ahoy, McScrewan! How goes it? And how are you feeling today? Hope you are feeling not too run down at all, and that your treatment the other day went well. Alright, that's better. That's now moved back to. Thankfully I don't need to go all the way to the top of this one. I can just take the wall out. Actually, you can stay. And then you can stay. Right, okay, this is good. Actually, that needs to... No, that needs to stay. It's just the wall that needs to go. And that calcite's brittle, though. Holy smokes. It's definitely not the most sturdy of blocks. And that's that. We can go 1, 2. And do we have enough? Indeed we do. Fantastico. Magnifico! Well, thanks. Nothing big now. Was able to shower this morning, and that was nice. Yeah, I bet. I'm glad you're able to have the shower. I know it. I know I've never had to deal with anything like being hooked up to a machine or whatever, but I know some days when you just can't go without a... You know, for us it was our washing machine was broken and our water had to be turned off for a couple of days because of a broken pipe, and just even the first time being able to shower after that was amazing. So it's funny how easily it was to take water for granted, and then suddenly it was just nope. You realize how precious things like running water are. I bet. So we'll have to dig this down because there is supposed to be... Actually, we'll just do... Leave it like that. We are going to do a fenced yard in behind as well. We're doing a fenced yard behind all of them. I think that might be nice. So 1, 2, 3, and the fence for 4. And I hate having blocks right up against the fence because it makes those corners do weird things. So and then it will be a space of 4 blocks in between. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is nice. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do the next one here. So I'll have to level at the ground a little bit. So now I need to figure out whether I want to raise it up a little bit or lower it down a little bit. So maybe what I'll do is I'll have the entire marketplace all on the same plane. That might be nice. So you can just walk down. And then once you're past... And I'm just going to do a simple marketplace with like 4 on each side. And then we'll start to span off and do houses and things, and maybe like a little hostel that you can stay in as you're visiting the Temple of Ascension. Oh man, more rain? Come on, guys. Why you gotta rain like that? But I do need to figure out what these next two, marketplaces are going to be. We got a fisher, a thing, farmer, mast, exactly. These in for now, even though I don't know what it's going to be in the end. Even though there are no beekeepers here, I think it'd be nice to have one that was a beekeeper. Joel's. Sorry. I'm not as cool as the Joel. On stream anyway. We're just as cool as each other in real life. I like to think so anyway. But I also like to kid myself. Ha ha ha. 6 fence posts. That's ridiculous. Boop. Alright, we need to make some woody goodness. Wood goodness, I'll go with. And then we'll need... right. Okay, those are... Wait, those are the fence or the gates? Gates. Fence. So we'll need a bunch of those. Let's just do... Let's... 18... Baloney, you're cool. Happened, and William's answer was because maths. Because maths. It's a good answer. So we get 18. That's probably not nearly enough. Oh my goodness. Yeah, whatever. We'll do this. Make more because I'm going to need more for more buildings, but that means we're going to need to go get some more spruce. Oh, no bed up there yet. For shame, Steven. For shame. So hopefully the plan is to eventually get different villagers in here, so that each one of them can have their own little oops, profession. Hooray. Then you can go there. There and there. There. Cool. Then we need to make gates. I've only got 3 gates on me. I think gates are just the opposite of the fence, right? Yes. Cool. I'm definitely going to need some more gates than that, though, so we'll have to go take down some more trees. Oh, no worries at all, Cosmic. What are you doing? I mean, what time is it there? Oh my gosh, it's like quarter to 1 there, isn't it? What are you doing awake, child? Oh, did I just... Oh. 1 gate short. That is embarrassing. I wish you could do like a beekeeper. Because I would put honey blocks in the corner. That'd be neat. Or maybe I'll just put a villager in there and pretend that they're a beekeeper. Oh, that was not smart. Better than a stair short. You're darn right. Actually, that's a good point. Okay, I've got stairs. Whew! We got stairs. With screw gun just ready and waiting. Put beehives there. Okay, maybe I will do that, and then just pretend that it is a beekeeper, but not at work in the morning, right? Fair enough. Okay, well, thanks, Cosmic. I greatly appreciate it. Two types. Keeping a close watch, I see. So that doesn't need to be there, so I can take that down. You just need to figure out... So we're going to have a beekeeper. so that's cool. We just need to figure out what the other ones are going to be. I might make them restaurants and things like that and just try to put... try to find different blocks that'll make it look like they're part of a certain... whatchamacallit? Profession. Fisher person. Fishmonger? What are they called? The ones that use the barrels? Or maybe, sorry, maybe Danny, you didn't know that I had barrels up here already. Oh, there we go. We should do a candlestick maker. True. Fisher person. I guess that one could be de-gendered just down to Fisher, right? Do a carpenter, why not just Fisher? Ye who fishes. Yeah, that's true. My goodness. Appreciate you folks. You are amazing human beings to show up, but to be here at like such a late time. Honestly, you don't feel obligated to be here. I'm grateful for you, but holy smokes, that's late. Alright, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go back 4. Nails drying. Flesh. Danny, if you want to, you could, I'm not sure if you're comfortable with it, but did you... Danny does some very cool, nail painting. Icarus clutch. Oh my goodness. Alright, been waiting for this. Well, McScrewgun, thank you so much for using your 15,000 viewpoints on the water clutch challenge. We might just hit another bingo tonight, folks. And since we are getting close, McScrewgun, if yard sale happens, we're getting close to the end of the stream, so I'll do the entire next stream without my Elytra as well, because that's the next challenge, or that's the next penalty. Alright. 3 attempts at this too, yep. I think I need to go 2 higher. Yep, need to go 2 higher. Alright, we're good. Now we need a bucket. I don't know if I've got a bucket of water here. You know, I should keep a bucket of water in there. I do appreciate it. Oh my goodness, they're fantastic. I'm not sure if you're comfortable sharing it with everyone, but if you want to, you can put your link to your Instagram or Twitter here. Because Danny does some very cool work on her nails. Oops. Just grab some water. Really? Did I just... Oh, right. I was wondering what the heck happened. Like, hello? Where did my bucket go? My bucket. Alright, cool. Alright, not gonna lie, a little bit nervous about this. I haven't done a water clutch in the longest time. Therefore, it should be done. Go for it. Do you show the same thing on TikTok or on Instagram that you show on TikTok? Because the that plaid or woven pattern that you did, I'm not sure what you call it, but it was excellent. This is oh, the one where I fly. Oh, you're right. Oh, not the regular. Thank you for the reminder. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot. Alright, this is just about got a little bit more interesting. Right. Right. I have not done the Icarus water clutch in a long time. Oh my goodness, I haven't done either water clutch in a long time, but definitely not this one. This one's gonna be messy. Alright, first need my wings. There we go. And it looks like we are fully loaded with stuff, so yard sail away. So we get we get to do this 3 times. Alright. This feels like a bad idea. Wait, do I have rockets on me? Okay, good, I do. Alright. So, for those of you who have not seen this before, bad ideas are the best ideas. For the Icarus challenge, I fly up to build height, like basically up to 300 blocks or whatever. And then I take my elytra off up in the sky. Moon Girl has just come into the office. So she's going to witness it firsthand. Alright, and McScrewgun, I'm smiling so much right now. Right now I'm a little stressed out. I've got someone watching almost literally over my shoulder. That's fine.
You want me to leave?
No, it's all good. Alright, I'm trying to think of a good spot. Actually, it's almost bedtime. Let's go to bed first, because I didn't want anything stealing my goods. The kids are watching too. They're off headphones and on speaker. No, Moon Girl has come to witness this in person. So she'll not have the delay that everyone else is having. Alright, bear with me, folks. It's Moon Girl. Alistair says, hey, Moon Girl.
Alistair.
I'm not sure if you heard that. I'm not sure how sensitive the mic is in multi directions, Alistair, but Moon Girl says hello. She didn't say it like that, but she did say hello. Alright. This would probably be... Actually, this looks like a big enough area. Oh my goodness, did I just not sleep? Or did I get out of bed too soon? Maybe it's because I'm all nervous. I'm all nervous about the big flight. Alright, McScrewgun. Hope you and your kids are ready, because now it is Icarus time. It's funny, I was just about to fill my, eat some food to get my hunger back up. The chocolate was delicious. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that was fantastic.
Indeed.
Thank you, Alistair.
Hi from Cosmic with a virtual hug.
Hey, Cosmic!
Alright, once again, McScrewgun, thank you so much for your 15,000 viewpoints on the Icarus Clutch. It has been a while, so let's see if we can do this. Oh my goodness. How high are we? We're at 400 blocks. Alright. Oops. Elytra off. Bucket in hand. Here we go. Oh my goodness! First try. Holy smokes. Sorry that nobody got a yard sale off that, but that was, I'm gonna say a little woot woot. Nice. Alistair, holy Ori. That's funny. Ori, sorry.
Happy and disappointing at the same time.
I made it. I'm sure Cosmic's gonna say fixed. Thanks, McScrewgun. A little bit warm. That one always stresses me out a little bit.
I'm warm.
Moon Girl's warm. She's stressed out too. Awesome. And just like that, Moon Girl has left the room. But he died and just edited. Thank you, McScrewgun son? McScrewgun son, yeah. That's what I'll go with. Where's... You didn't get any chocolate? But yay. Using the leg to my advantage. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's the first one. I think it's been months since we've done any kind of water clutch. And I don't even know how long it's been since we've done the Icarus challenge. So thank you so much, McScrewgun. That was fun. And again, thank you, McScrewgun's son, for the applause. Much appreciated. All right, so we've got that one. Oh no, we do need to put stairs indoors. Move to Canada so you can... That's right. Don't disrupt the special event, but here's the info and answer to your question. Yes, TikTok has some custom content, sometimes sneak peeks. Instagram has more detailed stuff, but you can find the accounts via Twitter. Excellent. Yeah, everyone go check out what Danny does with her nail work. It's fantastic. Actually, now I forget what I did on the other house. I forget, Danny, did your nails today have, under the woven pattern, was the matte black again? I think it was. But I like it. I love it when you use the matte black. Obviously, don't do it just because I said I love it, but I think that a matte nail finish is just so unusual. It's very cool looking. So we got that, and we're gonna need to make some more barrels. So we need to do. Actually, maybe we'll fly over to. Perhaps we'll fly over to Cosmics so we can do some. Well, I guess I'm moving to Canada just for the chocolate. How am I doing my nails tomorrow? Short. Short. So that's pretty much done. We just need barrels. The plaid design was from the other day. Okay. Base color is actually very dark teal. All finished in matte. Nice. Very cool. Let's see, folks. We have. Just want to do a time check. It's 9 o'clock, so we still have a half hour left. Woohoo! Hey, Moon Girl. I'm going to do short with champagne colored glitter. There we go. Danny knows. All right, so let's go to the spruce tree forest. Oh, right, I took the wings off. I'm gonna go to. We're going to go to Somerville. I don't understand why this whole pause in the air thing happens. It was happening on the previous server as well. Every time I'd fly to Somerville or to Dartmouth. Shouldn't say every time, but almost every time I'd fly and just hit this point of pause. And there's the Great Spruceling, my first home here on the Citadel. So my temporary home was I was staying in Shannon's little hostel over there. Oh my goodness, I still owe her some flowers. Shannon's been off the server for so long, but the fee for staying in her hut, her temporary housing while you look for more, is some flowers. Alright, we're just going to start here and go down. Grateful to have a quick pickaxe, or a quick axe now. I remember when I was first doing this earlier on, it took forever. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a long time. Hope she's doing well, though. Let's grab these because we don't want to lose resources. Can't waste tree sources. Trademark. Sapling, hooray! Do I want bone meal? No, we don't need gunpowder right now. We'll take the saplings. The saplings will help us build more strong trees so we can then cut them back down again. Hooray for renewable resources. But we only have one sapling? One sapling. That's sad. How did you come into Somerville and start chopping down Cosmic's trees? More importantly, are we allowed to? If we replant the trees, yes. And I say that, and I may have to leave without replanting it because I don't have enough saplings. Sadly, I chose one that did not have many leaves on it. I forget, do we have any... I don't remember if there are spruce things or little spruce saplings in behind here. Plant a chicken. That's called burying a chicken. I'll probably have saplings inside the tree here. Alright. Now that I'm back here, it's been a while. We need to do some cleaning in here and some finishing. Diamond boots, right on. What's my current helmet? I'm breaking 2. Respiration. I should put mending on this helmet. There'll be sticks there. Actually, I probably have a bunch of spruce stuff in here. Yeah, pause it like, how did you two get in here? Right, breakfast is served. That's all the spruce logs I'll need. Diamond axe. Right on. Do I have any spruce saplings, though? I do not. For shame. I didn't check in here. Holy smokes. Unacceptable. Alright, well I am sorry, Cosmic, for I was unable to replant your tree, so I will put this in here for the next time I'm able to. Don't need this bone meal. Take you. As many of you as I can take. I will leave the sticks here because I can take more there. Oops, I can put my shield in my hand. That's handy. No pun intended. Bonk. And that's probably good for now. Alright, sweet deal. Swoosh. You fly through the air. Man, if you had to fly through the air on purpose, not on purpose, but with a shield in your hand, that would cause... Hello? I was like, what's going on right now? That was a weird glitch and a lag. Alright, I'm gonna crash. I'm afraid. I need to get on the ground. Ah. I'm still flying. That's not good. This is weird. I do not like this. I feel like it's going to make me crash, and I do not want to crash. So I'm not going to use any more rockets. I'm just going to soar safely over into my tree here. And, yeah. Yeah! But I don't have the water bucket on me anymore. Oh, I do have the water bucket on me. Yeah, I should probably do that. This. Apollo hath his revenge. Alright, let's get back. Let's see if we can do this one more time. That's right, this stream is loaded with mythology and I didn't even know it. So I should be able to just glide home from here. To a world I cannot see. So one of my son's fire pit found a plugin that's supposed to render worlds more quickly. I'm gonna give it a go. See if it actually works on the server. The windmill in Somerville, oh my goodness, that would be awful. Yay! Burning skeletons, love it. I was hoping they were going to shoot each other. That was a very poor effort on my part. Very, very poor display. How do I look, actually? Yep. Kissing arrows. Not a great start to the day. Alright, so we need... Oh, are you going to be a mean spider? No? Okay, good. Oh, more arrows. Love the arrows. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So we need to make a fence. Good grouping. Poor execution, though. I just stood there and then let them shoot me in the face 3 times before I went, oh yeah, I have a shield. That seems like a small farm. Alright, we're going to make... We'll get an little 8x8 plot out back as well. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And now that looks like an enormous plot. Ugh. I keep forgetting this is Minecraft though. Like when you look at the regular villages, people's houses are like 2x2 on the inside sometimes, or 3x3. Barely anything, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a good size. Oh, the shepherd's work block. That would be good. The loom. I've never made a loom. How does one make a loom? Block, block, string, string. That could be cool. Huh. Well, we're going to take a look at that then. Are you full still? You're not full still. That's okay. Let's do more blocks than we can carry, more blocks than we can carry, more blocks than we can carry. Oops. Amazing. Let's put all the logs in here. Alright, we do have... So you have 2 barrels, that's good. Come on, Steven. You can do this. Get it together, man! People are watching you. Alright. So I still want to have all of the barrels as storage in these places. Oops. Is the door in the corner? Yes, the door is in the corner. Forgot about that. Ah! Why are you attacking me? Is it because we're indoors and suddenly it sees it as dark? Oh, that's not good. The shadow's still there. I'm probably going to die due to a glitch. I've got experience points. Ah! I feel like I've got an enchantment on or something. Not anymore. Is the shadow gone now? It's not gone. These are dangerous times, Harry. Dangerous times. No, that's the bingo. That's it. That's the 5th one for the day. Yep, I had a feeling that it had something to do with that shadow. Gosh darn it! Alright, I guess that's it. I have to do the rest of the stream without my elytra. Do I have it on still? I do. Let's put it away for good measure. Like I said, let's put it away for good measure. Actually, that is almost always in my ender chest, so I'll put it there just so I remember it. Le bingo. Well, there you have it, folks. We hit le bingo. I'm just gonna take the take it and put it over here, and I will leave the bingo up just next time as a reminder that more arrows. Love it. As a reminder that we hit the bingo. I don't know why I just decided to drop the lanterns down there, because I need those. So I'll have to do a bit of a bit more probably acquiring of chorus fruit. I'll have to acquire, that's what I mean, acquire more chorus fruit, not more acquiring of chorus fruit, so that I can of course I have bone meal when I don't need bone meal. Please? Okay, there we go. Cool. I'll take that I'll take that down after, and then I'll use that to make more bone meal. Or to make, I'll take these blue spongy stuff off so I can then fill up my composter over here again. Alright, alright, alright. So I still have stairs on me, but I'm going to need more, so let's just... might as well just do that, straight up get as many stairs as we can from one stack. Excellent. And we need... oh, the spider didn't give me any string. Okay, I was just thinking I could have used the string from that spider to make the loom. So the loom, that means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 looms. Holy hiney. And what is the loom for again? Shepherd? That's a lot. 1 string. 1 string. This might be an easy counting day. 1 string. Wait, can you turn wool into string? Yes, the shepherd. Makes banner patterns for you. That's cool. 2 strings. There you go. Nice, classic. One glorious string in my hand. 2 better than average strings in my hand. Actually, we'll have to do something count related next time we hit a lightning storm. Pretty sure I had wool somewhere. Oh, and I've taken all the wool over to... man. All the times I had string, like all of these like things like string and iron on me when I didn't need it on me. Of course, when I need it, it's gone. But I believe this box over here, the chest, has white wool. No, it doesn't. Did it not at some point? There it is, white wool. Fantastic. Go there? Question mark. Come on. Amazing. So I needed 10 times 2. That's amazing. We're good. $10 looms. What a deal. Actually, instead of having these posts come down, I have been wanting to put is that a good spot for a lantern? It's kind of low for a lantern. It's not terrible, but it's not super. I think lanterns right up at the very top would be cool, but then I'd have to get rid of all of these things along the top. Wife and my brother are talking on the phone. They're shouting at each other, so that's fantastic. Family. Well, hopefully it's only a temporary. Maybe they're just kidding. They're just a couple of kidders. Would an end rod replace this? It would just stand there on its own? Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. So are these directional? So I have to put them like this, I guess? Yes, I guess they will be in a very specific direction. Wait, I totally miscounted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is what I needed. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, darn it, darn it. I forget who said it last time. It might have been Fulmers. But perhaps the idea of me miscounting or miscalculating is a good incident. To think about that. It may not have been Fulmers, but I forget. It was mentioned. And I was uncertain. How are we doing for time, folks? How are we doing for time? 21:21. 9:21. All right. So I can't fly anymore. So we're going to head to Dartmouth Meadows. Get some yarn. Or unless we've got some string tucked away somewhere. Oh. Really? I'm one string short? That's ridiculous. One string short. I can't believe it. I'm gonna just check these other chests over here to see in case there's one tucked away. No, it's not, unfortunately. So I got beds. Actually, I need those beds to put in the houses. I'd even take some gray wool, please. Just some gray wool or something. I feel like I should grab some of those, all my diamonds that I find and put them in one common place. That actually sounded briefly like a spider. And then not like a spider. What are the chances of there being one just down here, waiting for me? Slim to none, champ. Slim to none. Alright. Fine. Fine. Not zero. Correct, those are my odds. However, that was my reality. So, boo! Bed. So each of these, okay, each of these places needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 barrels. 8 barrels. A chest, a crafting table. I like to have them all equally equipped. Oops, totally going the wrong way. How comfortable would you be making a TNT shop with TNT everywhere? I could. I'd make that one intentionally a little bit farther away from the rest of them. That's how comfortable I am with it. I'll do it, but just not right up close. Not that comfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barrels. So I need 6 barrels. First thing, let's make a crafting table. So the crafting table would be fantastic. And which side is it supposed to be on? That side. And then the chest goes on the other side. Ta-da! We need 6 barrels. Oh my goodness, it's a perfect amount. Too bad I don't have any planks to go with it. I will take those, because I will need beaucoup of them. So we'll go... Nope. Oh, come on, Steven. You can click. Click like a champ. There we go. How many barrels will this make? 10. Sure, why not? 6 more? You got it. Because we will need them. Only 16 barrels in a... No, not 16 barrels in a stack, but we're good. I feel like I missed a bit of chat there. Oh, what did I miss? Make it over to Avalon, yeah. Capable of thought. He's not... Yeah. Comfortable with the idea at a distance. That's not the one that was supposed to go there. You're the one that's supposed to go there. We need more trap doors. Nightbot in there with the swing of the block hammer. And then Cosmic in there with the ban hammer. The Mjolnir of banning. Wielded by the true Cosmic. So we've got... Yes, all the barrels are there. Cool. Alright. Oh, that was not intended. We need a door. Wait, I don't think I put the bed... Did I put the bed in this one? I did. I just did not put the bed in the... Huh? What's going on? Oh, that's right. Okay. I did not put the bed in the other one. That's right, because we needed trapdoors as well. Bed. Come on, Steven. Not that hard to think. Apparently it's very, very hard to think. Steven is, so when he says build it away from other stuff, you could just build it in Avalon. There'll be some truth to that. Wow, I got just blitzed through all those blocks I had already. Well done, Steven. That's not what I wanted. But I do need some of those. Back to the wood. Okay. My inventory's getting out of hand here. Let's just put some... What? Steven's inventory? Out of hand? Who'd have thunk? Actually, blowing through this spruce way quicker than I thought it would. So I'll keep that spruce on me. And then we will do this and get far too few trapdoors. I'll need a bunch of them, so I might as well just do that. That's pretty good. Okay. Somerville closer. It's just further away from, that's true. Those versatile blocks of Minecraft? Wood. Indeed. Man, I feel like I've been sleeping more. Okay, first of all, I feel like I say that too often. But at the same time, I do feel like I've been sleeping more than your average bear in this stream. Alright, looks like we gotta wrap things up here shortly. So we'll go finish off the other. It's a good question. Actually, the more precise question would be, how often does the average bear sleep on stream? Because that's what I said. And you know what? Officially, regardless of which one you're talking about, I have no clue. Every 10 minutes or so, yeah. Ah, McScrewgun. You got me. Trapdoor time. Then barrel time. I'm going to keep these ones open. They sleep more off stream, I would say. Oh. We have wood on us? We do. Time for some doors. I don't know why I have these scaffolding on me still. Alright. Should probably put some pressure plates? Pressure English! I should probably put some, oh, there's some gravel. Pressure plates on the back doors as well. Make my life easier. And you can go in there. Oh, we got plenty of sprucelings. Nice. So Cosmic, a pleasure plate. PG-13 stream, mister. PG-13. I'm not at liberty to say. Let's take a quick look to see if we can see any spiders. So if you could find a spider and get that one piece of thread, that would be amazing. Oh, sheep! A buffet? A buffet? Cool. Oops. Sorry, sheep. Wrong button. I apologize. Oh, I hear you, though. There are some days where I feel like I can literally not think of the simplest words. Oh, yeah. Like, even on the podcast last night, I couldn't remember the word cursive. We had to stop, and I said, Joel, what is that? What is handwriting called? You got a kick out of that. Oops, that is not the right thing. Two more. Excellent. I guess the question is, should I have them all facing forward like that? Yes, that's the answer. Like a cheese board. Nice. I wish I could have all the cheeses. The cheeses do not like me, though. I think it looks better with them all from the side like that. Oh, right, I've got to make another gate. It's more of a pleasure bore than a pleasure fair. Yeah. Gates. No gates. Oh, I used up all the sticks. Look at that. Well, let's take that and do that. 64 sticks. Put that back. Sorry, just thinking while I do that. Oh no! Now I need. Now I need to actually make the gates. Well, whoever it was perfect. Was super smart. Fence. Oh, I made fences, not gates. Gosh darn it! That's so not what I needed. So good. Where did that dirt come from? I do not need it. No, this is getting out of hand. I need to try to... Why are they facing different directions? I need to try to keep all of my stuff together. Dirt, dirt, string. That's probably fine for now. Lobster, very fancy. Canada lobster. CJ. Yeah, probably not far off. That's funny. "12 gates. What a ripoff. Still not enough gates, but that's what we're taking that for now. We only needed the one to finish this off, but we wanted to finish it off with gusto. Cool. I think that one's done. Nice. So I think that's where we're going to stop it today, folks. The adventuring at the beginning for Pigland's new crew did not go nearly as well as expected. Definitely not a fruitful journey, unfortunately. However, we did manage to actually get the Shepherd's Den done. Maybe we'll put some colorful banners up there as well, as to make it stand out a little bit more. So I will probably, I haven't decided yet. Either it'll be an off-stream thing where I shove all these back 2 blocks, or I'll just do them on the next stream. But I do like the 4 blocks of space in between now. And it's funny because I was thinking that they felt a little bit close, and then I forgot. But when you look out the window here, and you're right into that one, that's very close. So having a much wider road will be better for the villagers. A little bit of privacy. All right, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I was originally going to do that, but it ended up being a little bit too claustrophobic. All right, Danny, thanks for popping by. My pleasure. I'm glad you all showed up. I was going to say enjoyed it, but I have no idea whether you enjoyed it or not. I'm glad you all came. It's always fun to have you here. And I know Hunter's not here, but again, Hunter, thank you for the subscribing and for the 7,000 bits. Blew my mind. Blew it right off. And McScrewgun, thank you again for using your 15,000 viewpoints on the Icarus Clutch. And I cannot believe that I got it on the first try. It's been so long, and that was just... That was a nice way to finish that off. Or a nice way to reintroduce myself to the Icarus Clutch. I don't know, Steven. You're so... I try. I go for jaded and overly emotional. But everyone, you're awesome. Thank you so much for popping by. Once again, happy Thursday / Friday, I guess, if that's what it is, where ye be. We're back Sunday morning with some more Minecraft shenanigans. I hope to see you there. And yeah, till then, be well, and we'll catch you later. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.